Turn on alerts. Hello! I'm late today. I apologize. How are y'all doing? Hello, Blob. We're gonna use this Abby today. Because, I was like, why not? How you doing? How is your Tuesday going? I'll be real with y'all. I'm getting fatigued from streaming 7 days a week. A little bit. However, that might just be because of IRL circumstances too. I got something in your eye. You gotta get it out. Gotta rough it out. Oh, my OBS is doing that thing where it buffers all the time. Nah, that's fine. That's not on y'all's end. But yeah, hope y'all are having a good Tuesday. At least better than mine. Yeah. We're still here though. We're still here. I'm streaming, and we're in the little forest thingy. I don't know where we're at. A little waterfall. We're just chilling, a little bit relaxed for a moment, you know. Offline followers. Hey, Onyanika, welcome. How's your Tuesday been? Thank you, One Chrissy, Phobos Will, and Zedu for the follows. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you a lot. I hope you all enjoy your time here. We're very close to 300 followers here on Twitch. A lot of people decide to follow off streams. Not a lot of people follow on streams, mind you. The vast majority of people follow offline. Not sure exactly why, but you know. I will shout you out regardless. Be it on the stream of and or the next stream when I see it. Either that or most people get a gift sub and then follow. That's just kind of how it works around here. There you go, that's probably easier. For those who have not seen the Savi yet, I wear something different every so now and then. This isn't like my main of any sort, however, I sometimes wear it. This is a new Elios model. Hello, Nightshade. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. How's your Tuesday? You are helping with the road to 300 followers. Congratulations. I'm chilling, trying to get to 50 yourself. Oh, good luck. What do you stream? For me, I mostly stream VR chat. I'm a bit of a yapper, so I like talking here. But I also play other games. Or I've been meaning to get a Vroid of my main model here to transport towards a VTuber sort of stream. That's the goal. It'll happen sooner than later, though. It'll happen soon. I just haven't had the motivation to like go through the process quite yet. It'll happen. And then we play games. Got here, you're doing well though. We are in some type of jungle. Almost. There's like a bridge over here. I'm scared to go over it. Something's gonna happen. put that there. I keep adjusting my stuff. Apologies. Apologies I was a little bit late to stream. A little bit of everything. Enlisted Roblox. Parlay. Oh, Need for Speed Heat. I like that game. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What do you see the most average viewer, or what do you see the most amount of viewers on? What's been your most productive category? I just try to consistently stream VR chat. So far, it's been going quite well. We have fun here. Albeit I'm usually an EU streamer, and I streamed very late today, so we might not see quite a few people show up. But that's okay. We vibe. Usually enlisted. Ah, I see. What type of viewership do you get with that? I used to play a game called Fake Order. Used to be a big Fake Order streamer. That's how I initially got to affiliate on this Twitch. I played a gacha game called Fake Order, and usually I'd average around 5-6 people. Mostly my friends. It's how I streamed my game, because I didn't have a way of projecting my iPad very efficiently, so I would just be like, I'm gonna just put this on Twitch. Just look at the Twitch. And that way, I got affiliate. And from then, I took a very long break from Twitch. 2-3 years. So far, sometimes like 2 or 3. Hey, not bad, not bad. I mean, speed is slow, but once it starts escalating, it doesn't stop. That's the cool part about Twitch, is that it's more like an parabola where you have a steady start and then exponential growth eventually. At least for most people. For me, it's been kind of crazy. I did not expect the support I've gotten with my VR streams. You're at 18 right now? Dang. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Still excited about that? And someone to be excited for. It's good growth, good production, you know? Cool. Do people like what you do? Yeah, for sure. Feels surreal sometimes. I always get imposter syndrome when that stuff happens. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I understand, fam. So far, I think I don't remember what the highest we've gotten here is, but it's gotta be up to like near 50, I wanna say. Albeit that was induced by raids, but that's a lot for me. I was very stressed. Ayo, Condor. Day's been kinda rough, to be honest. But we move, we progress, we stream. We progress, we make things better. How have you been, though? Hey, Peanut, welcome. We are here in the forest, my natural home, a little waterfall. And, whatever this, bridge over here is that I haven't crossed yet, I'm scared to. How are you? Do you have any trouble? Hope it'll get better. I doubt it. But thank you. Doing quite fine. That's good. I'm glad. Pass off my grievances. I'm happy that other people are happy. You can play VRChat with your GT with 1030, but you get like 5 FPS. Yeah. I think what comes in clutch for me when I stream VRChat is my CPU. It's a Ryzen 7 8-core processor. I think it's a great. And then I have a GT 1660 Super. So that's what I stream on. I would like to change my graphics card. My GPU, not a fan of. But I bought a pre-build. It's kind of on me. Eventually, once I do buy new parts and whatnot, I'll probably change things around. But for now, I'm rocking that. And I have Ethernet. That's another reason that many people can't stream VRChat. i5 2400 budget bill Cobra. Yeah, that's fair. Huggies. Condor redeemed the hug. 4 cores. Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? Are you here? Move this. Oh, you're right here. Okay, perfect. Hug. It depends. Not really gonna adjust much of it because I don't want to. Plus, not appropriate for stream. Sure, we vibe, we chillin' instead. Doing good. Playing Monster Hunter. How you doing? This is I'm not sure if you've seen this Molly yet, Peanut, but this is one I recently got. Have not streamed intensively with it. I think I had like a 20-minute segment where I showed it, but not quite so yet. They could be going better though, personally, at least for me. It's been rough, but you know, it's fine. We vibing, we chilling. This guy in Marketplace would respond. You'd have an ooh, yeah, that'd be nice. You got this. You'll get your specs up eventually. The model here. I'm very obsessed with this Elios model. That's essentially why I got it, because I very much like the aesthetic, and yeah. I love how it looks in green. So I'm here now. I use this for chilling usually. Say if I'm laying down watching something, this is like my comfy Avi. I don't know, sometimes I don't want to be in my stream Avi all the time. I move around, you know. Need a 3050. Pastor James. That's our resident priest here that you just put the emote out for. Aodari's welcome. Hello. You're a friend of Astral's. Hope you're well. Darius, yes. Ooh. How has your Tuesday been? Welcome to my cozy an area of the internet where I yap about things. Welcome. I hope you find your time here somewhat pleasant. Throw this down. Oh, no, I did not want that. Put you here, buddy. There you are. Friend of Astral? Astral's a friend of yours. Hey, yo, no, it's just my mistake. My mistake. I didn't know the superiority here. My apologies. Chilling before you fire up the PC or your mid-not piece. Oh, the PC's on. I just want to I want to build a new one when I move. I think that's the play. Astral's nice. See, my chat's very supportive of stream friends and people that show up here. Y'all are very, very nice to each other. Indeed. She says nya a lot too, if you didn't know. Fun fact. Fun fact. She says nya until June. There you go. You found theirs for your BF? Nice. Glad to hear y'all are connected to one another via some positive networks. That's always nice to hear. Let's go see what this bridge is popping over here. Quite scared to go on it, but I want to see what else is in this world. So many friends. Yeah, it's nice. What else is over here? Okay, so I want to go down this way. Hey, yo, what is this song? Oh, I like this. I like that. Yes, I hate uncomfort turns. I get very nauseous. I've always had comfort turning throughout my VR experience. I feel like I would throw up if I had it other ways. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't use it. I'm like the 1% case right there. 1% case use. Pretty. It's a bit wild. We're quite far away from the waterfall. The waterfall's all the way back that way. We started. This is like something you'd see on like Jurassic Park. There we go. Hey, Emmy, welcome. Not exactly. It's a new Avi of mine. I'm not gonna use it too frequently though. I just felt like having something different for stream today. So we're in this. It is a new Avi I possess though. So if people like it, I can bring it out more often. Yeah. How are you today? How's your Tuesday? It's cute. Yeah. I very much like it as well. My personal opinion, this is like, I don't know. Usually, here, I'll keep it on the DL with y'all, but usually I don't get the hots for like specific avies or whatnot. And this one's a little bit of a different story for me. I got the hots for this one 100%. And it has led to my friends being very mean to me. So don't tell anyone. Find worlds alone. How do people find worlds alone? Oh, you're fine. You didn't miss much. It was a very short stream. I had to go host. Albeit today won't be a super long stream either because it's already late and my creative juices are gonna be like. So I'm gonna nip it in the bud before it can become boring for y'all's. But how do people find worlds alone if I'm around more than 10 people get 5 FPS? Cool world to chill with a few friends. What do you average alone? What's your FPS alone? If you average around 5 when you're with people, if like 10 people, that's an issue. That's not good. You should not be hitting that low of frames with 10 people. Ideally, you'd want that to be higher. Do you have comfort settings on and whatnot as well? Low in FPS is like 35, 40. Okay, that's not bad. What I do usually is I just throw myself on green to randomly world hop and or like watch stuff, and then I'll have friends join that. When I do have to like join so usually the only time I join like my friends is either when there's an event happening that I know that I'm attending, and or when it's a drinking night and I want to see my buds to take one down for the lad, you know. Oh, you don't have it on an actual VR set, like a headset? Ah, gotcha. You need to, yeah, I would recommend upgrading your PC before you switch to like any type of VR. If you're having that bad of an experience with FPS on desktop, you need to add some stuff to your PC because VR is about 100 times more intensive. Yeah, indeed. Let's see. So, GPU needs severe upgrade, but I broke. Yeah, that's rough. I at that rate, I just throw it on the back. Oh my god, birds! I throw it on the back burner for a moment. You can't really do much about that in your current state. I was gonna say though, for those that have been here for longer, like Emmy and or, you know, let's see, Peanut or Blob was in here a little bit earlier. What are y'all thinking for Friday for the community game night? I was thinking we could throw up like a prison escape or what is it? I want to play Ghost. We could put up a Ghost for the community event. I'll make a group within the week for y'all to join. You'll be at work on Saturday? Oh, okay. Well, we can make actually, You know, after stream today, I'll throw out an announcement for us to talk about it in Gen Chat, okay? We can decide the best day for our community day, okay? It's not definitive. That was just a suggestion on my end. Oh, I said Saturday. Friday, I usually spend time drinking with my close friends. If I feel like in a mood to be tipsy, which happens maybe once or twice a month. It's not all too often. Rocking a 2080 with i7 CPU at 64 gigabytes. Managed fine. Yeah, that you should be fine with that. That's a little bit older hardware, but still works pretty efficiently. I mean, I have worse, so and I'm fine, so I have no complaints about that. I'm cool with whatever. Okay, we can like hypothetically say it's Friday. Or, sorry, Saturday for the moment, right? And then see how many people it works with. We'll take like a discussion vote or something. We shall see. Oh my god, there's a bunch of more bridges here that I did not even notice were here. You can't stream VR though, at least not with other people in the lobby. I mean, do you use Ethernet for your internet, right? Or what's your My GPU is the bottleneck of your setup right now. So what goes on with your hardware if you stream with friends? Because I rock, okay, what I do, here, I will tell you my specs. Here. Y'all want to know my specs? I'll just go to my task manager right now and tell you. I don't know my Ryzen off top of my hand, but I'm able to stream with friends. I know I won't be able to stream with like 15 people in the lobby, but I can stream with 4 to 5, 6, 7 is fine with me. I don't necessarily like too much. Here. We shall go to performance. And I'll tell you my specific things. I got Ethernet, obviously. You lag really badly, though. It's surprising. Because my CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7 2700 8-core processor. That is the big old fancy term for it. It's like it's like the smoking gun in my PC. It's the good one. Everyone probably has an unoptimized AVI. Yeah. I mean, what can you do about that, right? And GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Super. That is what I currently run on. And I stream pretty decently. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do I stream pretty alright? This world's a little bit intensive, so you might see a little bit of frame drops, but otherwise, it's been pretty alright. $2,400 watt power supply, 16 gigs of RAM. I think it streams fine. Yeah. I'm surprised your setup doesn't work for you, I mean. See, I would comment more about other people's specs, but I am not a computer person. I bought it pre-built for a reason. I do not know what any of these things mean. Speaking of which, hello old sport, welcome. How have you been? It's been a minute. Hope you've been well, fam. You're not either? Yeah. We can just be confused about PC parts together. You wanna discuss our RAMs together? Don't quote that. You built yours? Damn, that's impressive. You built both of yours for less than 150 bucks? Ooh, fun. Damn. I always thought that PC building was a very costly endeavor. So it's nice to see that there's budget alternatives. Yeah, you didn't hear anything. You did not hear anything. I said nothing of the sort. I don't know why we're in the forest. Hello. Damn. Damn, I didn't know I got that Riz. Hold up. I got that hella skibbity Riz. Ooh. I want to get back to where I was. So we're gonna follow the waterfalls. I'm risen hard, not even trying. Damn, I didn't know I seduced people. You see my hair right now? It's prime emo. It's great. I just try to be there and listen to people. Oh, we're almost back. It's the best kind of Riz. I didn't even realize that was Riz. I'm gonna be real. Chief. I thought that was just being a genuine human. You know, that was kind of the vibe I got. How the heck do I get back up? Oh, I think it's here. Yeah, okay. Maybe people fall for that. I guess. Is that hard to come by in VR? I've not, for reasons y'all don't need to know, my VR chat dating life's kind of been sparse. But, you know, I'm not complaining. Most people on these games are a little confusion in the head. Well, tell me I'm wrong. I don't know where to put my water. It's just here. You can't. See? My point is made. Done and dusted. In 1,000 hours in the game, you've seen enough of people. No, that's reasonable. Also, you heard my neck crack. I apologize. It's pretty grody. I have regrettably 5 times that, but I've seen people of much worse. Albeit I've been playing this game for 3-4 years. So it kind of evens out, maybe. I don't know. How long have you been playing? I said that assumptuously before asking. Let me check. My current VR chat hours rest at 5.5k. About a year. Okay. So maybe I'm a little bit more active than you are. In terms of just like on a daily. Albeit I haven't. The thing is, I essentially get on the stream, watch an episode of Doctor Who every day, and then I usually get off. That's pretty much it for me. Happened in the last 8 months. How long do your typical VR sessions last? I cannot play this game for longer than 3-4 hours. I will want to tear my headset off. It is not comfortable for me. To the extent that I'd want to be in here for 10, 12, 15. 8 hours or more? See, that's where we differentiate. That's where I skew back. I cannot stand that game. This game for that long. After stream, I'm like eager to watch an episode of Doctor Who, and once that's done, I press a little button and I say quit VR. You sleep in VR too? What's your headset? What do you use? Do you use a Index? What's your spec? What exactly is your equipment? Quest 3? Okay, that makes more sense. The Index has this little thing in the back of it, like a nub here. Here, to give you context. It's right here where I'm slapping my hand right here. It's a nub for adjusting these straps here on the sides, right? So that it forms more to your face. That right there, I'm a back sleeper. So that is the only reason I cannot sleep in VR, is because A, the cable right here, and B, this back nub. It is not comfortable for me. And if I try to sleep on my side, I usually cannot. And additionally, I do not want to damage the earphones, which is quite hard to do if you're sleeping on your side and moving around a lot. Thus, I attempted it once, and I did not attempt it again. One of those two. I'm a side sleeper and I don't have earphones. See, yeah. The only thing stopping me from being a side sleeper is these earphones. I also don't really sleep on my side IRL. Like if I'm off of VR, I don't sleep on my side. I sleep on my back. I'm a big back sleeper. I used to be a stomach sleeper, but I moved to back in my adulthood. My childhood, adolescence was stomach sleeper, though. I was never really a side person. I mean, remind me, how did you find me? Were you just browsing the Twitch tab? You just found me? You've been a pretty long time viewer. And I don't remember how we got to know each other. Can sleep anyway. Oh, Sly? Okay. That makes sense. And it's pretty long. Albeit I've been streaming for like 2 months. 2-3 months. So like nearly majority of the time you've been around. Sleep any way I want, but usually it's whatever I'm most comfortable that night. Yeah, that's understandable. Me, I'm very weird. I think I've discussed this before once, but there's 2 ways I can sleep. Usually this isn't much of an issue. I usually can get to sleep, but when I cannot, I know it's because I have to do one set way of trying to sleep. This is how I sleep if I can't sleep. I sleep on my back. I have one of my hands down, one of them up. Always has to be one down, one up. Don't know why, but this is like the cheat code to make me pass out. One of my hands has to be up. One of them needs to be down. Both need to be in the blanket. So my hand ends up being like near my neck bone. This will get me to sleep immediately. Albeit I can fall asleep other ways. it with my hands down or like just like more set to the sides. But when I can't sleep, that's the only way I can. It's very weird. I've put it down to a science for myself. It's very weird. Stream elements. That's cute. I mean, you're gonna think anything I say is cute. Let's be real. Let's be honest with ourselves for a sec, you know? Me talking about how I sleep. That's adorable. No? Okay. Fair. Shh. I gotta find the most uncute thing about me. Let me think. What's an uncute thing that I can discuss? I can't met arson. Go out a firebug. I don't condone. Personally, not a condoner of arson. Personally, not for me. I know it's for a lot of people. Also, I'm also I know this is gonna be a big shock for all of y'all, but I am not pro racism. You know, I think that's a conversation that is pretty bad, and we should stop that. big big controversial take there. Exactly. I know what I'm about to say is very controversial. I could do a stupid one. There you go. It's also fun that viewers that have found me through other people have stayed around. That makes me happy. Apparently I have a personality that people want to stick around for. That's crazy. Very likable yapper. I have a very enjoyable chat to complement it. I don't know. My stream brings a I don't know. I think my community is super positive, which is crazy because you know how Twitch communities develop into just like some of them can be pretty miffy at times, but I've never had an issue with my chat. Y'all have been good beans. Get the weirdos anywhere you go. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You know, before I ever started doing Twitch, with VR chat, I did a test stream, but I did not do it on this platform. I did it on Kick. The first ever VR chat stream I had was on Kick, like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and yeah. Twitch chat is a lot tamer than Kick chat, I'll just tell you that much. It did not make me want to come back to Kick. Did not make me want to go back. I could wear all the sexy outfits I want, cause I know I'm a big NSFW person, you know. I've been told never to go to Kick. Yeah, I mean it's where. Don't even know what the website looks like. Yeah, I mean it's a streaming service that promotes, or it has gambling aspects to it, and well, you can't necessarily stream nudity, but they don't really care about just like sus stuff. Just don't like outwardly push the shit. Like with Twitch, it's a bit more on the nose with what you can do and what you can't, you know. If I wore a very skimpy bikini, you know, I might get whacked for that. Nor do I really want to, you know. Yeah. Kick's got the NSFW stuff. A lot of Kick viewers are like gooners, like conventional gooners. Like I believe like the only chats I got during that stream were people gooning usually. And I had to be like, yes. What would you like? Hello, welcome. It was something. I don't remember it all too well. I kind of blocked it out of my memory. I just kind of like. My run on Twitch has been significantly more positive. By a landslide. Let's enjoy good. Apparently a wholesome streamer, no intention of changing that. I wasn't aware you streamed as well. Hold on. Oh god. I was gonna say. Wow. Fancy. Cozy, comfy stream. Sheesh. Let me close this. Haven't streamed in a couple weeks. I'm gonna funk, finding it difficult. That's fair. Your last stream was 9 days ago. That was just a week. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. And you do longer streams than I do. Me, like... I don't necessarily... I mean, I can share what I like. I mean, the thing is, when I get into a pattern, I stick into that pattern real hard, personally. So, like... During college, during university, whatnot, right? During high school, right? I'd wake up, I have a set schedule, I have plans, I have this class, this class, this class, then I do this work, then I do this work, then I do this work, then I go host my club, then I go away. Because I was obviously the president of the college anthropology club, because of course. However, that cycle is really comfortable for me, so I've adapted that into my post-academic life. Albeit, I mean, I'm launching myself back into academia through grad school, but another story. However, within the time between myself getting a bachelor's degree and me going for a master's, which will be this fall, I like organizing my life quite significantly. Like, I will wake up, I will eat my breakfast, I have a book that I read every single day, and streaming became that mentality. It eclipsed itself into this process. So it has become part of my daily routine in the sense that I feel busy, I feel like I'm working, I feel like I'm being productive by doing it. And that's the best feeling I can get, because I hate feeling like I'm doing jack all. That is not for me. Smart? I mean, I have a bachelor's degree in, well, anthropology and classical civ. Mostly because that's my area of interest within classical Greco-Roman Roman worlds. I study Etruscan, Greek, Roman archaeology. That's mostly what I concentrate on, but I range into other spectrums as well. Can't motivate myself to do anything, so I jump in VR instead. Eh. See, I can't, half the time I can't even motivate myself to jump in VR, cause well, you know other languages. Yes, I know Spanish, Italian. I can read Latin. I can't write it. I can't speak it. I can also read Greek. I cannot speak it. I used to do linguistical studies at university, so I know a lot of Pidgin and Creole languages inherently because of that. Talk Piscine is very easy to learn. It's a Papua New Guinea language that is Germanic in root, so it's got a lot of if you know English, it's really easy to understand. Even though it looks like a foreign language, knowing English makes it so easy to get. Haitian Creole is the same thing, but if you know French. Similarly, I also know, I hate it, but I also know a little bit of Old English, like old Germanic English, because I had a class I despised, so I know a little bit of it. I do not know sign language, unfortunately. That is something I've not learned personally. You struggle with learning languages? Yeah. I mean, if you don't motivate yourself properly, they're hard to catch on to. With Italian, I started learning the moment I knew I was going to go work in Italy. When I knew that was happening, I started learning. I learned for about 3 months, 3, 4, 5 months at home here, right here. I had a set schedule for it. And then I lived in Italy for quite a long time, and I would switch between English and Italian constantly. And I feel like that has pretty much thrown Italian within the same parameters as me taking Spanish for 4 years in high school. Like, I feel like I'm on the same level as with both because of my personal experience with Italian. Which is crazy because I've learned the language for significantly less time, but I feel like I've mastered it to a grasp similar to Spanish, which I spent 4 years on. So ultimately, it's up to like what you do with it. Albeit a high school environment's not a great way to learn a language, so maybe that's why I feel that way with Spanish. But I mean, I can speak pretty decent Spanish still, so I'm not complaining. If I were to, well, actually, the next language I'm probably going to learn is Dutch. And why would I learn Dutch, you might ask? Well, my graduate school that I'm attending is in the Netherlands, so I have to get on the Dutch grind soon enough. I think that's the one you were thinking about learning about recently too. Or Swedish. Don't remember. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think the most useful languages to learn, and this might come as a shock, but I feel like Spanish is a great, well, actually, I mean, I assume you live where do you live? Let's start with that. Where do you live? I will tell you what the most useful languages for you to learn would be. Where are you a resident of? States? Okay. Well, high school pretty much tells you the 2 languages that are going to be the most important for you if you're staying here. You got yourself Spanish and you got yourself French. And you might get why Spanish is, because, you know, Mexico's just down there, but you also got French Canada up north. So both do make sense in some capacity. I would suggest learning Spanish And I say learning Spanish because once you know Spanish, you unlock a realm of languages called the Romance languages. Basically, if you know one of them, you kind of know all of them. That's how I knew Spanish. That's how I knew Italian so well, because Italian falls within the category of a Romance language. So does Portuguese, so does French. So does a lot of other languages. But those are the main ones. Essentially, if you learn one of them, you kind of can tell what things mean in other variants of them. Where are you thinking of moving to Europe? There's Spain. With Europe though, I would suggest something with a Germanic root. English is a great starting base though. A lot of people do have a second language in English in Europe, because it's kind of required via schools. However, if you want to take some or learn German or Dutch, both of those are highly Germanic languages that most likely would be very helpful for you. Especially if you're within that Central Europe type of grasp, Thinking UK or Ireland. Do you have your friend? Yeah. Okay. What were you thinking of doing in Europe? Like, what do you want to do professionally? More so, how do you feel like you're going to get to Europe? Because my process with getting to Europe was more so me. Oh, take care, Blob. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. I hope to see you. I will see you later. Have a fun one. I've lost my train of thought, but yeah, for me, there's a plant in the UK and the same as plenty of work at. Maybe able to transfer there. At that rate, you would need a work visa, and you would need your employer to extend that work visa into perpetuity, and then you could apply for citizenship eventually. That is how I plan to live in Europe. I've already worked in Europe, so that's cool. In Italy. I plan to attend grad school. That's going to be about a year. Might go for a PhD at that rate as well, within the same range. I need 4 years to apply for citizenship in the Netherlands. So I will get an extended visa. They allow that to school for up to 2 years. And then I want to be employed within the realm or within the country of the Netherlands for another 2. And then I will be proper citizen. You can find a sugar daddy or mama. Marry into it. Oh boy, if you're going for that strat, good luck, soldier. Good luck. I've given extensive thought to how I'm doing this, so that is my current sort of plan. You never know. Life in itself is mostly random. So many qualifications. Prior military service doesn't get you much. I have qualifications for something uber specific. That's the problem. I have qualifications for a position that could be open towards me within the future, or it could not be. You know, it's a gamble. Albeit, I could just do like convenience or whatnot. Get my way into that citizenship first before I even think about securing something riskier. But you know, it's still a bit of effort. But I understand. Getting to Europe and staying there is a little tough. So you need a plan for it. Hence my little 10-step itinerary. Yo, we're back to the jazz. Let's go! No. There's a few countries that will pay you to move there, but I'm not sure which ones. How to go about applying for that. Yeah. Me neither. I know those exist, but I haven't really looked into it too much. Outside of me, like, getting into a graduate school, I haven't really thought about exterior plans, because that's sort of the modus operandi currently. Now that I'm in, might as well just gun it, you know? Oh. I forgot I was wanting to charge my phone while I streamed. Oops. Well, it's at 18%. I'll get to it. I feel weird. I'm not a phone person. Like, I'll have my phone dead for 3 days and I don't even realize. I am rarely on that. I use it to take calls and that's it. If I didn't need your phone for work, you might do the same. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Presently, I am in no need for my phone, so 18% it will stay for a bit. Yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure. I do bring it out with me just in case, you know. I'm not like crazy and I don't take anything with me. If I'm going out, I do bring my phone. I just don't intend on going out today, so. It is currently sap dead. Also, kind of snowed overnight, so yeah, I'm gonna stay inside personally. Hard call. I think I'm staying indoors. Yeah, snows. I'm still getting it. Yeah.
Sorry, if I'm bothering you, I can go.
Hello. Oh, sorry. I'm just streaming on Twitch. If you don't want to be featured, that's fine. But I just want to give you a heads up. We have a friend here. Not sure if they're staying though.
This is pretty. I've never been here before.
Yeah, I just found it today.
Oh snap! Nice.
3 years in Alaska. Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it?
You see the fishies?
Friends looking at the
Oh, they're
fishies.
flying. Oh crap!
They kind of are, yeah.
Am I seeing things, or are they like literally flying? Is the water supposed to be?
Let me go look. No, you're not wrong. They're kind of just floating.
Okay, okay. Just making sure it's not my eyes.
No, you're not wrong. They kind of. Some of them are in the water, but most of them are not. Oh, there's a turtle. Oh, I just smacked my door.
What? Where? Oh.
Yeah, you see it at the bottom?
Yeah. Like glitched through the turtle. There's no turtle.
It was there. I saw a shadow one. I swear.
Whoa. I'm sorry.
Turtle watch, everybody. We're on turtle watch.
I did. I seen it.
Oh,
It's
nice.
ground, though.
It went through the ground. Oh dear.
It did. It's like popping up randomly.
Mm. Yeah, this world, if you follow the bridges, there's some nice destinations. There's a bunch of birds over there.
Ooh, I'll go do that real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've been in Alaska for so long. I mean, I live up north, so I kind of got to get used to it. At least that's where I went to university. I still live very close to my alma mater. At least for the moment. Taking pictures. There you go. Oh dear, I missed the jump. Okay, we saved it. We saved it. We so saved it. Oh, there's a path down here. I didn't even notice. My friend is never gonna be able to find me anymore. What's in here? Oh, this is how you get back out. I see, I see. Wow. Oh, I know where I am now. Seems like a pretty large map. It's kind of a circular pattern. I mean, you saw me run across it earlier. It kind of ended within a loop. Albeit I just found a section I didn't even know existed. Next to Indiana Jones. Is this whole area over here? I didn't even know this bit existed. It's right next to this waterfall. This little crickety bridge. My friend is not gonna be able to find me. I had to find them. I was gonna say, not exactly the discovery of a life. No, it's not. Albeit, yeah, no, it was a pretty big discovery. But when I was working in Italy, we uncovered we uncovered something pretty significant, to say the least. I was working off in a small town in the Tuscany area called Montaione, and we found a marble bust about, I want to say, this big. Is of Hercules, of Heracles. I believe the University of Florence named it something else I'm not aware of currently, but I know there was a news article written about it, so we found that. It's quite good. I somehow found myself back on solid ground, but I've not found my friend. Oh, never mind. Hold on, they're over here. I saw their name tag. We're in hot pursuit. Maybe. I lost them again. They're over here somewhere, though. I know it. I can smell them. It's very hard because there's like this entire mountain range blocking half of the map from here. So I can only guesstimate. However, I'm pretty sure. This way. Paw the drone. I don't know. I'm not the best with using the drone. My bindings aren't set for it currently. Oh, I found him. I found them. They're over there. Not good with it either. Yeah, it's a little weird to control. Even on desktop, I have a hard time controlling it. It's weird. It's odd. Oh my god. Ain't no way I went to their exact location and lost them. Oh, they're over here. I have to follow again. Oh my god, I dropped. I dropped. I have to move over here. There you are. I was only following you for trailing you for the last 10 minutes.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. I was just making sure I found you again because I didn't want to go walk over there looking and then you try to come back over here.
You're good. Yeah. No, this is super pretty. I feel like I could read it.
Oh yeah, it's a good reading world.
Yes. And I look for those daily whenever I'm on.
You read in VR though? You like put up an ebook or something?
Yeah. Or I listen to it on audiobook.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm much more of a physical reader, so I just read book like a physical book. Like I have one right on my bedside right there that I read earlier today.
I have 12 books I have physical copies of that I have not read yet.
Oh gosh.
But I need to. But I'm almost done with this. I started the Crescent City series, but I'm not like fan of this one. I like Sarah J. Maas. I do. But this one I'm just not my go-to. So after this I'm gonna take a break. And then which copy? Lightlark? I'm about to start that one. Kind of cool. Got the trilogy for it, so I should be able to start reading that probably in like 2 or 3 days. I'm almost done.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I currently have actually, let me see. Yeah, I have 3 sitting waiting. I read historical fiction, so it's a lot less.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love historical fiction. What's your favorite?
I mean, I more so read stuff within my subject area. I practice.
Did you read Nightingale?
Oh no! But I know of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a historical fiction. It's really good. That they're making a movie out.
Oh, that's.
They do. They better do it justice.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Sure.
Yeah, usually when it comes to books, I sort of read within my subject area. Like within college, I had a major in anthropology and classical civilization, so I'm an archaeologist. So I read about my subject areas there and like contemporary research. alongside like
Right.
historical fiction about said topics. Like right now, I'm reading a book about Eugene Du Bois, which discovered Homo erectus, which is a species of Homo that's prior to Neanderthal, and
Okay.
above primate. So it's like the middle ground.
Snap. Ooh. Didn't know there was a middle ground between those two.
Yeah. There was Erectus, Heidelbergensis, Florensis. There was a couple species before you got to Neanderthals and Homo sapiens.
Dang. I had no
Mhm.
clue. And is
Yeah.
that for what? Or you just read it just because?
I read it just cause I just like
Sure.
knowing a lot. It's for
Sure.
nothing except my own interest.
Okay. No, that's okay.
Mhm.
So, did you just come upon this world today?
Oh yeah. I picked a. I usually I just hop on. Largely, if I get on like this early, it's to do my. I stream on Twitch, so like I will find a
Okay.
world that I like, and then I'll just yap to my chat for about 2 hours, and then close the game.
I get you.
That's my norm usually. My chat is saying I'm big brain
Nice.
for talking about educated topics.
Oh no, it's fine. It's okay. You're good. You like it. I wish I could sit up there, like on top of the waterfall. Like
Oh,
there's
no,
a
I
cave
get
behind
you.
one of the waterfalls over there, but there's no way to get up. And I'm
That's
just
a
like,
shame.
they had something going there. They just didn't finish it.
Hmm.
And with these little fishies that are up here swimming through the rocks, that's
They're vibing, fam. Yeah, there's some interesting species of fish. But yeah, the other two books I currently have that I'm meaning to read are a sequel to or an extension of one that I've already read, but about the Roman Emperor Nero in his later years. That's another one that's currently sat over there on my table, and then one below it is about Semiramis, who was the queen of Assyria, which was a Mesopotamian civilization.
Oh, snap. That's really neat.
Yeah.
What's your favorite era? Is Mesopotamia your favorite era to read about, or is it something else?
Oof. Depends. Okay, depends. What do you mean by that? Do you mean like about or like classical literature from those periods? Like,
Yes. That. Yes. Sorry.
if I were to say that, I think probably Greeks, because they had a lot of good playwrights.
Okay.
I do love the Epic of Gilgamesh, so I'm not bashing
Come
against
here.
that.
I
Or
wish I
like
could, like,
Enuma Elish,
Grab you.
the
Or
fish.
have like one. They look like, you know, those like things that you had on your finger, like, and they were like shaped like the long fishies that are furry, and you could do like little tricks.
You mean like the little worm thing?
Yeah, they look like those. Yes.
Oh
Those. Am I
my
wrong?
gosh. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
My sister was obsessed with those until she realized how they worked, and then the magic was ruined for her. It was never the same.
Sure. But they look like it. Now it makes me want to get one and just do the thing again.
Gosh,
I
that was
haven't
like
had one since I
that
was
was
a
early
kid.
2000s toy you get at the supermarket
God.
right there. I hadn't thought about those in ages.
Long and skinny and furry, and yeah, I guess these are fish, but they look like the worm. I guess they were worms or were they fish? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they were worms, because they had like an invisible
probably
line,
right.
right? That you'd have like on your ring finger, and then you just like
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. About how they were. I just read the whole thing.
Where was
Oh,
your
yeah.
elementary school a silly band elementary school, or did you guys ban those?
Nope, we had them.
You had them? Okay.
Everything. Yeah. We could earn, like, if you did like the fundraisers and everything like that, you could actually earn them.
Oh wow. My school was
Major Santa
my
Claus.
school
Did you have,
banned
like, a
them
major-
after my school banned them after there was a hierarchy on silly bands. Like there were people that would bring tubs
Oh
to
my
school and just like
gosh.
throw them around so people would get them.
Yep. Yep.
Dude, there was like
Oh.
it was like the
My arm was
plebeians and the silly
covered.
band plebeians. What type of feudal system did elementary schools have back in the day? Oh my god.
Oh my. I can't. Just the things. And now with everything, like what's the trend now in school? I don't even know.
No. The only thing I know of is like the silly band era. I remember that one. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, with the animal shapes and taking them off and trading them and trying to figure out, do you have this one? Do you have this one? Oh, she got the cool pack. She has like the
She did
mythic
get the
animal,
cool. She always has the.
unicorn.
They always got the cool packs, you know.
The one,
always
oh,
had-
there's the turtle. Yep.
I think I had the turtle silly
remember
band. I think I had that one.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Oof.
I think I got that off
I
of
had
one
a
of
bunch
the
of
one
them.
of the
I
one
can't
of the
even
plebeian gifts, you know.
My arm was covered with them. I remember my mom, she would give me like a bucket full of like 3 little packs, and they would come in with like 20 of them, and I would go through them and sort them by like what.
Yeah.
And just to get that rare one in there, it was like one of this one, and I was like, I got it.
Just popping
And then I
off.
go to school the next day. Guess what? I got it. Who's willing to trade? What do you got? What do you got? And come back
Oh
with
my
10
gosh.
versus that one. Ugh,
Memories, fam.
I know.
What do you think of other?
Okay. How long have you been streaming today?
Currently, we're sitting at an hour 30, but it's a shorter stream today. I started later, so won't be on for too
That's
much
okay.
longer.
No, you're good. I was just curious.
What books did you read as a kid? Do you remember?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it was pretty much the classics. My favorite book as a kid would have been The Secret Garden.
Oh my
love that
gosh,
book.
I remember. I haven't heard. I haven't thought
Yeah.
about that book in 10,000 eons.
I have like because my grandma is my mom, so
Mhm.
she had these old like copies of these books before they were even movies, and
Yeah.
she would sit there and read them to me, and then I grew up. You know what I mean? Still have them today, and they are absolutely beautiful copies of these books. But it's
Hmm.
weird because it's like I read that as a kid. Sit there and read it. What is it? The Princess, the Forgotten Princess, or something? What is that? Oh my gosh!
I don't
About
think
the
I've.
girl whose dad had gotten an accident, and he was in the military, and he had put her in this fancy boarding school while he was away, and it was like how supposedly he died. Oh, my arm. Supposedly he died, and she had to become part of the staff, and then
Oh, okay.
we found him
okay.
alive later on in the movie. But what's that? What called? Oh my! It's going to bug me.
At the very least, I think I've seen the movie of that. I don't remember the plot
Yeah.
intensively.
I'm like looking it up. It's the Little Princess.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Magneto, welcome. We're talking books.
So I love that book. What was your favorite go-to movie?
As a kid,
Mm-hmm.
my go-to movie. Oof.
Yep, your go-to kid movie. Mine was Andre. That's like a really old VHS movie. Probably nobody has ever seen.
I don't
Back in the
think
day about a seal.
Okay. You remember Free Willy though?
Yeah. Everybody knows Free Willy. Everybody knows that one. I remember watching it as a kid.
I'm talking
remember I
about
was
childhood
like-
books and movies.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it was called Andre. It was about a seal. And I loved it. And people, like kids now, you know what I mean, that are older, they're like, oh, I watched Frozen like 217 times as a kid. I watched Andre like 200.
Yeah, that's real. I was a Toy Story kid. Like I loved the original Toy Story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet.
That was my shit.
If we're coming down to like Pixar movies and all that stuff, I was Monsters kind of Sully.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
Or the bomb.com.
Yo.
I don't know.
Yo, for real.
Sorry, my bad.
No, old, dude, that's like the second time we've had an old phrase this week, fam. It's fine, it's fine.
Oh my gosh. I can't. What else? Okay. Oh, I liked Bridge to Terabithia. That was a really, really good one.
Ooh.
It was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And then Because of Winn-Dixie, that was a good one.
Oh my gosh. Wait, were you made to watch Charlotte's Web like I was?
Yep.
Yeah.
School. That was like the movie of the year
Yeah.
for those. It was like every year, and then it was like between. What was it? What's the science guy? Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, yeah.
It was between Bill Nye, Schoolhouse Rock, and
Oh my
then
gosh.
Magic School Bus.
Oh my god, Magic School Bus. Yo, that's a classic
and
right
if
there.
we happened to be able to watch a movie, it had to have been Charlotte's Web.
It
really
was
don't
always
remember
Charlotte's
watching any
Web.
other movie. It
It's
was
always-
always Charlotte's Web because it was rated G. There's not a whole lot of movies out there, I don't think, that are G nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You're not gonna get stuff like that.
No.
Trying to-
Dang.
Or you know, you remember VeggieTales?
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah.
You guys watched it at school, or were you just?
I'm pretty
did
sure
you just watch it.
I'm pretty sure my Christian family watched it. I'm not sure if it was on school though. I don't remember. It may have been. I'm not entirely sure. I remember I do remember Charlotte's Web being in school and like the Scholastic Book Fairs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Man.
I wonder if they still use a lot of that stuff today.
I
know what I
think they
mean?
do
If there's
the
anything-
Scholastic Book Fair still, but I'm not sure about the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if
Yo.
like, what is the go-to movie now? Is
Oh,
it still
gosh.
Charlotte's Web?
And it's gonna be Shrek.
What is? Wait.
No, I'm
Do
joking
you remember
about
that
that.
dog? The dog in the cat movie.
But you're gonna have to explain it more than
No.
that. Also, VR Hannah,
Okay.
thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. The Ollie?
Perhaps I'm not aware of the film if it's that though.
Movie?
Do you remember you remember the movie like Hotel for Dogs?
Yes. I love that. With
Yeah, that
Emma,
was-
what's her name? Emma?
Yeah,
Is that her
yeah.
name Emma in there? I like that movie. That was really good. That came out like 10? I don't even know how.
Y'all, does anybody remember Hotel for Dogs? When did that come out?
I don't know.
Now let me take a gander at Google here.
Sure.
That's a 2009 film, so that is presently 16 years old.
Dang. Oof. How old were you whenever that movie came out?
I would have been 8 years old.
Okay.
I am currently 23 for context.
Don't ask my age.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
I'm older. No, I'm older. It's okay. But dang. That's crazy.
I have decided to stop aging at 23. When I become 24, it'll be 23 part 2.
Great. I wish I could have stopped aging at 25. Yes, I'm old. Yes. That would have been great. Just solid stop. Ugh.
Alas, life continues.
I guess. In good and bad ways.
Yeah.
I see.
You're asking a question, no?
Huh?
You started a question.
Did I?
You did.
See, I don't remember. What was I thinking? I was thinking about something.
You definitely had something on the minds.
I did. Oh no, come back to me, please. Oh, what is the show that you're watching now? Or what is your go-to right now?
My go-to show, I watch, well, you're gonna find it, you're either gonna like it or find it really lame, but I watch Doctor Who on a daily. I'm catching up with the series.
Ooh, I went through that phase. I love Doctor Who. I have not seen, like, The Girl. I'm like...
Oh, The Girl Doctor, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Are you there?
I am...
You're past there.
No. I'm at the tail end of series 4, so I'm on the last run of David Tennant right now. But I'm like in the golden era type stuff. Like, I am enjoying life where I am right now. I'm
Sure.
The thing with Doctor Who is I've watched it for years in the way that I slowly watch it so I don't get sick of it.
I get that. I get through that. I mean, I think that comes with my Harry Potter era where I'm like, oh, I really need to binge on the movies. And then wait 2 years later, oh, I really need to binge on the movies.
No,
I can't watch them every single year, you know what I mean? It's like, give it some space, give it some time. I totally forgot that happened in the movie. My bad. So.
No, Doctor Who for me has been an obsession for like 4 years. Off and on. Like right now it's an on obsession. Like I get on VR to specifically go to Popcorn Kellis to watch Doctor Who on a daily. Like I am loving David Tennant. Oh my gosh. Do you see my group in VR chat? Just look above my head for a quick second.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and you're on the last season of it.
Yeah, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. I'm so going to cry.
I cried already. I did all that. Man.
Never watched Doctor Who, but you've seen a lot of clips on YouTube Shorts. Makes me want to.
That's a hard break.
Say not to watch the early ones. Yeah, you don't need to watch past the... Well, you can start with the 9th Doctor. That's modern Doctor. You don't need to watch the old stuff. The old stuff...
It's still good.
It's still good, but it's unnecessary for a modern audience.
Okay.
I would still...
If you want something to like...
At the point where you enjoy the show enough, I'd say it's worth going back. But if you don't want to watch like 1960s television, then you know you can skip to the modern stuff.
There we go. My hands are messing up. Dying.
I feel like I'll like the 11th and 12th Doctors though. Or like I feel like I'm going to grow on any Doctor that gets introduced to me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Whenever you get to the new seasons, let me know. I'll watch with you. Just because I've never watched it, and that'd be great.
Yeah, whoosh. Watch Godzilla. Not gonna worry about black and white TV. Okay then. It's just a lot of stuff to watch. So I mean, if that's your game, go for it. Of the modern Doctor Who, there's 14 series, mind you. 14 seasons. I'm on season 4.
There's 14 seasons?
Yeah, currently. And now Disney Plus has a tangle on Doctor Who too, so I'm like...
That's not even including that one, is it?
I don't think it is,
Or is
no.
it including that
It might be, maybe not. Albeit, I know, like... Oh my god, David Tennant comes back in those seasons. Apparently, like, yeah,
he?
but no. David Tennant becomes an intermediary doctor between the woman doctor and the new one. Like, he's the doctor for a little bit of time past that, and actually has a supposedly decent conclusion to his storyline, which I am going to be so self-gratified about. I'm sorry, like, even when I see, like, right now, I'm in the era of, like, Donna Noble is the current companion, right?
Mm-hmm.
The redhead, right after Martha Jones.
Yep.
Yeah. So like I even scream when I hear mentions of Martha Jones and or like Rose Tyler. You know, that stuff gets to me. So like I hate that I'm gonna continue watching and then past mentionings are just gonna become more and more frequent for me, and I'm just gonna be like, I can't handle this. It's great.
I remember going to Hot Topic whenever it was like a thing.
Oh my
And
gosh.
seeing all the Doctor Who stuff.
No,
You know, they have the
genuinely.
pieces
I
there, but
remember you remember like Borders back when that was a thing? Like the bookstore?
Yes.
They would always stock all the cool Doctor Who shit.
They would. Oh my gosh.
Like I remember they had those like Weeping Angel figures and like the Daleks, and it's like
Oh, the erasers.
Yeah.
The topper. Yeah, the pencil toppers that were the Weeping Angels. They had those too. Oh my god.
Ay.
And then your mom would only give you like $30 and you couldn't get it. Like,
Exactly. I honestly wish I could walk into a bookstore and still see that today, because I'm such a bigger fan than I was.
And you think about it, you're like, oh, I bought all this stupid stuff at the book fair instead of the stuff that I should have
I know,
bought.
honestly.
That I could have kept for now.
Honestly.
Kids will never know. Dang.
I cry. I weep tears of sorrow. Alas.
Or what could have been.
What could have been? I could have had a sick Doctor Who collection. Albeit I found a Dalek mug at a thrift store, so I obviously had to cop that. I obviously had to get that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yep.
Well, I believe that is it for me for streaming today. I hope y'all enjoy it today. I'll be back tomorrow, so I won't be gone for too long. Thank you for all watching the original Week of Snack. We'll continue on with that for a while. Until it ends, which it will eventually end. But in the meantime, I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate y'all for showing up. And most likely stream will be earlier tomorrow. Sure. You won't face that issue. Take care.